What's going on, guys? R4UL TV Vlogs, we're back at you again, and we're off to work in the cheapest car in the world, the cheapest car vlog in the world. And yeah, the thing is, it is the 23rd of October, and I'll be straight points with you. The MOT runs out today on this car, right? So we've had this car for about a week now, and yeah, so far, it's been great. It's been great, but I'm not going to MOT it. Or what I'll do is I'll check it for an MOT and see if it needs anything. That'll be part of the vlog. I will check it for MOT, see if it needs anything, and if it does, we'll see what it needs, and that way it'll give me a rough idea how much it'll cost to keep this car on the road. This is the last day. I did plan it. Basically, I only had about 10 days MOT left when I bought it, so I taxed it and MOT'd and everything. When I bought the car, I knew it's got 10 days MOT left. So basically, I've had this car for nearly about 10 days. I'll be straight up honest with you. I've had it about 10 days, drove it around and everything. It's been really good. I know the vlog's going to only say day 5 or day 6, whatever it is. Okay, so I have to look where I'm going because I'm driving as well at the same time. I know the vlog's going to say day 5 or day 6, but they're the only days I've been really using it. Okay, I've not been using it every single day because obviously with family car, I can't get the kids, and I can get them in, but it's such a struggle. This car would have been absolutely banging, perfect. If it was a 5-door car or a 4-door car, but obviously because being 3-door, getting the car seat in and out really hard. Okay, that's the only criticism of this car. But if you're single and you can find a DS3 for 300 quid or 200 pound, I'll tell you what, go for it, because so far so good. It's been solid. It's a diesel version, that's why it's solid. The petrol versions, I think they're not as good, or maybe they're a bit more flimsy or a bit more light, put it that way. But this has been all right. It's heavy on the motorway. It's heavy. It's not blowing around with the wind or anything, and you can feel like it's planted basically on the ground. Anyway, off to the garage now, and we'll do a little pre-MOT check on it. And obviously it's the last day today. I can't drive it tomorrow because I'm not going to MOT it. We'll see what it needs. We'll check it out, see what it needs for MOT. If it's absolutely battered, then it can go to heaven. Okay, we'll scrap it. And if it's all right, then we'll MOT it and sell it. Let's go. Right. Okay, I'm taking a slight detour today because road blocked. Right, so if the road's blocked, then obviously I have to take a slight detour. Road closed and everything. Thing I have done, I'll be straight honest with you guys, is I've done that pipe, the fuel pipe, and I'll be honest with you guys, you have to do to get the car running, okay, and that, strictly speaking, should have been on the car. Somebody, obviously the previous owner, she said that she had about a full tank petrol in it, diesel in it, sorry, full tank of diesel in it, and she wanted it out when she was scrapping the car, or basically selling the car. So she got somebody to siphon the fuel out, but the thing is, they cut the pipes and everything. So yeah, that's not my bad. That's not on me, that one. I had to put that pipe on. Besides that, I've not done nothing to the car. All right, I've done one more thing. All right, I put a brake light bulb on. All right, that's it. Brake light bulb. I need to put a brake light bulb on because I'll get stopped by the police. Okay, so yeah, I put a brake light bulb on, stop light on, and I've done that fuel pipe. That's it. All I've cleaned out myself, and then my kids helped me clean it out, and that's all we did. So yeah, I have to say, this car, I'm going to do a little review on the car, okay, what I think of it, okay, and the features and everything, if you want to go for a DS3, that is. But strictly speaking, driving wise, Jeremy Clarkson, I think, drove one of these, okay, on the Top Gear when they went to Monte Carlo, and he thought it's a fantastic little car. So I see what he's saying. Well, obviously he knows what he's talking about because he's a car journalist. He knows about cars and everything. Actually, he doesn't really know about cars, does he? Right? He's not really a mechanic, is he? He's not an engineer. He knows how to drive cars, put it that way, right? But he doesn't really know the ins and outs. Does he know how to do a head gasket on a Citroen DS3? Right? Leave it in the comment section. Jeremy Clarkson, you let me know as well. Do you know how to do a head gasket or the big end bearings or engine rebuild on a Citroen DS3? Right? If you do, fair play to you, happy days. If not, I don't think you do. I'm slagging him off. I'm going to get a 3rd degree off him, or if anybody watches this, anybody Jeremy Clarkson fan, they're going to give me a 3rd degree bollocking. So sorry about that, but it's the truth. He's not a mechanic.
later.
Okay, now guys, right, as you know, this is the last day of the Citroen, the cheapest car on the internet challenge, and yeah, we obviously ran out of MOT. I'll be straight honest with you. That's why I can't drive the car. I can MOT it. I've had it. What I'm going to do after a bit, I'm going to get it on the ramp, check it, see what it needs for an MOT, and then that way, you know, we're good to go. I'll MOT it, and then I'll probably sell it, or even though I might drive it. I might drive it, yeah. Right, so let's do a little review of the car. What do I think of it? So far, it's been brilliant. I love the car. Like I mentioned, it's a bit hard on the, you know, speed humps and things like that. You know, a bit hard drive. If you're a youngster, it should be all right for you. The old people, I'm not calling myself old, okay, or anything, but I like comfort, okay. But this is not the most comfortable car in the world. It's okay if you're a youngster and everything is fine. It's heavy. It's heavy. I'll put it this way. It feels heavy, right? Driving wise, you know, like drivability wise, clutch and everything like that is okay. But it's just when it rides the bumps, rides the speed hump, rides the sleeping policeman, not the smoothest in the world. Well, that's how they are. That's how they are. They're supposed to be stiff. As for the features, I mean, I like it. The interior is nice, all leather and everything. One little, I mean, the interior is nice, but the one little downside of this car, there's hardly any leg room in the back. Hardly any leg room in the back. I mean, I had my kids in the back the other day, right? And even they were struggling because when I put my seat into my driving position, they can't. I'm not even a big guy, right? Okay. When I put my seat into my driving position, hardly any leg room, right? So Roxanne's car, the Peugeot 107, I think that's got more leg room than this. I'll be straight up honest with you. No two ways about it. I'll be straight up honest with you, right? But if you're a single person out there, this car, fantastic, okay? And if you're young as well, right? Stylish. It's stylish from outside. Looks quite stylish. Another thing is, right, the dashboard layout, I like it. Check this out. The dashboard layout, they've used this. I don't think it's carbon fiber, okay? Not for a minute. I think it's carbon. Is it carbon fiber? I don't think so. It might be. If it's carbon fiber, I don't know. Maybe it's an imitation kind of thing. Carbon fiber, right? But it looks really nice. Anyhow, okay. It's got the hi-fi system. It's got a nice sound system in it. Also, if you look at this, the brushed black and everything looks nice. One downside about it is the stereo. They've used the old-fashioned stereo. In a stylish car like this, they use the old-fashioned stereo, which is, you know what, don't look into that, it's okay. As for the display here, these little knobs and everything, buttons, everything, they look nice, all works good and everything, functions, everything works fantastic. Yeah, all good. Down here, we've even got don't look into the mess and everything, but we've even got auxiliary port, and we've got a USB port. Stick your tunes in there and everything. It comes out through the radio. Play source. Just wait 1 minute. Let me go to the. There we go. Wait. Nice sound system. Now a nice sound system. Yeah. What more can I say? Like I mentioned, the only downside is the leg room. Okay, and the you know, the comfort, the drivability, not the drivability, the rideability, not the best. And yeah, besides that, the view out of the car, everything good. So Citroen DS3, not bad for a Citroen. It's all right. Anyway, another thing is, I never got to work this out. How the hell does this work? Right, I can't really figure it out. How do you refill it or whatever? Check this out. This thing here, it's got like an air freshener thing in here. Oh, I've got it. All these days I've been thinking, how the hell do you work this? But basically, you twist it all the way this way, and then boom, it comes out. And then I think you can buy these little, you know, inserts or whatever. You put it in there, and it smells nice or something. Fantastic. That's quite nice actually. That's a nice touch actually. Put this back in there before I break it. There we go. That'll do. Yeah. No word of a lie. I've been trying to figure that out for, I would say, about 2 weeks now, right? Well, how does that come off? And I twist it anti-clockwise, it comes off, right? Yeah. So anyway, let's put it on the ramp. Let's check it, see what it needs for MOT, and we'll MOT it. And then that way, if we use it, we can use it. If we scrap it, we'll drive it a few days and scrap it, or we'll put it on sale, spares, repairs. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Okay, guys, I've got the Citroen DS3 in the garage. We're gonna give it a once over and see what it needs for the MOT. Hopefully nothing. All right, so we can MOT it and then obviously sell it on, or fix it up and then sell it on. But yeah, let's see what he needs. Let's go. Okay guys, I've sent it up on the ramp, as you can see here, all up on the ramp. I'm going to give it a MOT once over check. Tyres look okay. Yep. Brake pads slightly low, but not too bad. Okay. Check the suspension spring. Something is clunking on this car, but don't know what it is. We've got a little bit of a play on the track rod end, which is not too bad. I'll say advisory on the advisory side. Okay. Wheel bearing. I mean, there's no wheel bearing noise or anything because I've been driving this car for the past 10 days, so I know there's no wheel bearing noise. Check this side out. All good. Suspension looks good. Brake pads are slightly on the low side. I mean, halfway. Plenty of space, plenty of meat left on them. Plenty of meat left on them. Tire looks good and everything. All good. Go around to the back. Back brakes are good. Got mud all over my hands. Yeah, it pretty much looks solid so far. I mean, it's expected because I've been driving this, and besides the odd clunk on the front, which I think it might be that track rod end, looks good. So far so good. Let's send it up all the way. Let's see how the under tray looks. Okay, so we sent it up, and as you can see here, it is the track rod end. A little bit of play on the track rod end, that will need doing. I mean, it's not dangerous, okay, but the main noise on this side is the drop link. Drop link is totally dead, right? Okay, so the ball joints are all right. Just basically we need a track rod end, and we need a drop link, a link rod on this side. This side is okay. I've checked it, all looks good. Even the track rod, everything's good. No play on the track rod end, that's good. All the brake pipes, brake lines look good. Going round to the back here, everything looks good. So basically, besides one drop link and a track rod end, the car's good to go. And it wasn't even dangerous. I drove it without I'll be straight, I drove it without even checking it. So yeah, looks all good. That wheel, little bit on the buckle side, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Anyway, that's it. That is the Citroen DS3 vlog complete. Let's MOT it and let's get it sold. Let's go. Yes, now guys, we are at the MOT station. We're going to MOT the car. I mean, I've checked it over. All it needed was a drop link. It needed a drop link. It needed what else? A track rod end. A tire, you know, was on a bit iffy. That's about it. Everything else seems all right. Okay, so we're going to MOT it, right? We're going to MOT it, and yeah. And if we sell it, we'll sell it. If we drive it, we're going to drive it as well. Yeah, let's go.
A few moments later.
Well, that's it, guys. That's it. The Citroen. I've left the Citroen in the garage. I'm in the Touran, the VW Touran. So we're back in the Audi A6 VW Touran. Anyway, that is the end of the cheapest car vlog on R4UL TV, Team R4UL. We made it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell button for me. Leave a comment in the comment section of what shall we do next time. What venture shall we do? Cheapest car, broken car, whatever, restoration. Let me know what you want me to do. And yeah, mechanics content coming your way. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.